So for the sake of saving time and battery, because I might just go ahead and just let my phone go dead as I have this conversation because my phone is literally on, ooh, it's only on 4%. Can y'all even hear me? What the hell? All right, now y'all can hear me. So I'm gonna have to run in and plug this phone in, and hopefully this phone does not go dead. Hello, this is High Priestess Jamila. And yes, I am a high priestess. Trust me, I done been through way too much hell to not be a high priestess. Somebody came to my channel and said, "You are not a high priestess." I laughed. I was like, oh hun, you must not have gift of sight. So until my phone goes dead because I'm outside smoking a cigarette, I stumbled. What stimulated this conversation is one of those videos by one of those. It's really interesting. It said 7 countries where that are very dangerous because it's so much witchcraft, and I'm like, the U.S., Canada. There's a lot of witchcraft in the United States, but I guess there was 7 countries that was supposed to have like a lot of dangerous witchcraft, which I could see that. But you know what? Witchcraft, yeah, people do need to pay attention to baneful magic, yes. And their lives being manipulated because the shit is the shit is the shit. But there are so many more dangers and dangerous things that exist other than witchcraft that people need to look out for. That things that are hurting them every single day. How everybody seems to be taking it out on witches, especially the shamans and the healers. People ain't doing nothing but creating death and destruction for themselves if they continue to walk in ignorance and blindness. Every witch ain't even a bad person. And witchcraft does not just produce bad things, witchcraft produces good things. Okay, it just does. I'm gonna give y'all one of some things that are far more dangerous than witchcraft: lies and deception. Lies has ruined more people's lives, has caused devastation and destruction, problems, issues. And as a witch, I can say that because I've had to do work to remove lies. I hate that too. I hate removing lies and gossip. I wonder if some people just got the mouth of a Komodo dragon. You know how lies just literally, lies and deception is bringing down just everything. It destroys countries, it destroys villages. It's awful. Even especially the little petty lies, but the big ones too. The little lies always lead to the big lies. Denial, denial about things that are just facts. People being in denial, avoiding the truth, can't handle the truth. There are some things that are just rooted in truth, and you can't change it. It just is what it is. Okay. I'm gonna give you the third thing that people need to look out for. Narcissism, especially narcissistic parents, would be at the top of the list of things that are causing destruction, war. Literally, narcissism is causing war and destruction. Narcissism is not witchcraft. Witchcraft is not a lie. Witchcraft is no deception. You can create deception with witchcraft, but you know, it's not rooted in those things. Okay. You can create it. You can create just about anything with witchcraft. Is it worth creating? A lot of times it ain't. But I can tell you, and I want to talk about the destruction and the pain and suffering that narcissists cause to their children and the entire family. Narcissism, especially covert narcissism, it's a silent and deadly killer. It is awful because narcissism is rooted in lies and denial and deception. So that's why that's at the top of the list. Narcissism is the creme de la creme of destruction that will destroy your life. It's not to say that you can't put it back together. You can always put your life back together, okay? But it's pretty devastating, especially if you come from a parent that's a narcissist. That's really devastating. But then most people who have parents that are narcissists are in denial. You don't have to admit that publicly, but at least admit it to yourself in private with somebody that you can trust. You know, otherwise, that narcissism, it's going to change the entire dynamic of your destiny, and your reality is going to be so skewed. It's going to be so abundantly fucked up. Like narcissism is the biggest mind fuck of them all. It's awful. It's awful, especially the whole dynamic of especially the whole dynamic of nobody is talking about that stuff. Listen, do you want me to tell you something? I'm gonna tell you people something in that black sector. Y'all need to move on. Nobody's even talking about y'all. Get off of my channels, please and thank you. Goodbye. Don't come back over here. Nobody's even talking about y'all. See how y'all stalk and harass and troll when I'm not even talking about you? Nobody's talking about you. Stay off of my channel. It's not my fault that y'all tried to latch on to a situation and now you're embarrassed because you are a narcissist and you tried to take advantage of and destroy people because you didn't have nothing else to hold on to. That's not my fault that you did that. You're the one that made the bad decision to try to latch on to me because you know, because you tried to get in on my family problems and shit and try to take advantage. That's not High Priestess Jamila's fault that you don't know how to make good decisions. You should be a better person. Go somewhere and be a better person instead of being a damn predator. It ain't my fault you a damn predator. It ain't my fault you don't have no moral compass. It ain't my fault you're a horrible person. It's not my fault that your heart chakra is dying because you can't figure out how to get yourself together. That's not my fault. Now you want to come around to me and bug me? Go talk to God. The hell are you over here for? Nobody's even talking to you people. You can't take my voice. You can't tell me that I can't say anything. You can't come over here and dictate what I talk about on my channel. The hell are you doing? Go away. Anyway, y'all, back to what I was saying. I'm sorry. We're dealing with some unintelligent people that clearly, I'm sorry, it's not my fault that you latched on to something. Here you are 13 years later, still latched on. These people latched on to me because they saw I was having family problems. And then when God showed them who God really is, now they want to come back and get mad at me. I'll come back a little bit later though, y'all, and finish this discussion a little bit later. Okay. All right. Blessings, y'all. We'll do a part two to this. We'll leave this up, but we'll do a part two to this. Okay. I'll be back.